I checked the recorded games, but I don't remember them all. I'm gonna say Arabia.
That's
now.
good. Arabia. So I'll then predict Ghost Lake.
Ghost Lake is land-based, so yeah.
I think you shouldn't go. Oh, maybe Nomad. Obviously, it's always a China option. I think something like very land-based should be good for him.
Nomad sounds good.
Okay, no, but Nomad is not very land-based, so well, we will.
No, but
see
it's very very popular in China. And
yeah,
not so,
obviously,
not so
and
popular. I think for Lojza. Don't think Lojza plays it a lot. Let's see.
So, and taking a look at the minimap, you were right twice because it's double Arabia, and you need. So, let's see.
I'll begin in 1 second.
Okay.
And here we go.
Double Arabia. Both players picking Hans, and it feels like that's the best unit for Double Arabia. Triple Arabia being Chinese the strongest civ. Single Arabia feels like Aztecs. So we got a favorite on every side. And Yinghua even producing 4 villages in 1 TC. That's something you don't want to do, right? You only have 200 food at the start. Why are you producing all the 4 villagers and he's producing Loom in the other one? That's not an optimal start, right? Now he's cancelling one, and let's see. He's building at the other TC now. But still, that could have been an earlier villager for sure.
It always depends what you think.
Lojza 12 pop against 10 pop.
Yep.
He's already had 2 villagers at pop at this time.
Some players are scared of the 2 scouts. You know, if the 2 scouts join up and get onto your villagers without loom, that can hurt. So yeah, I don't like it either. I would really not recommend it. But yeah, here
all your villagers are into the TC, so you can easily delay. You click villager, villager, TC, villager, villager, and after those 4 villagers village, just go for loom. Let's see how Lojza will do it. Okay, let's take a look at the map. What would you say, what do we have to look for when we are playing Double Arabia?
Is it possible to wall? Because very often it is. You could really divide the map. Here it looks possible, I think. Yeah. Definitely wallable for Yinghua, in my opinion.
Okay. Do you recommend like walling 1 TC, or do you recommend like kind of a team wall for both of your TCs?
In the long run, team wall, of course, but you kind of go for let's say an eco side and an army side. You wouldn't build one stable here, one stable on the other side. You try to focus your army on one side. So yeah, protect the eco side, I would say.
Oh, a team wall would have helped Jordan against Rio, right?
I just noticed team wall is stupid in a 1v1. Just say,
well, it's like
I know.
Okay, let's find
a wall connecting both TCs, or let's just say from one side to the other.
A Chinese wall.
A Chinese wall.
Okay,
I think
we will go for that. Let's see if
people know what we were
Yinghua will go for that Chinese wall. Having a ball at the left TC, getting the second ball on the right TC. Lojza already going for lumber camp, and you obviously only have 100 wood, so you have to decide what am I spending them for, and where do I build my first mill, where do I build my first lumber camp. And I think building a lumber camp first is a way better option than going for berries first, although berries first gives you a safe food income which you don't have to micro.
Yeah, but we're talking top 8 players here in the WSVG tournament, so I think they can micro in Dark Age. Yeah, if you have the chance to get 4 boars, don't go for berries, right?
Yeah, but microing all those boars at the same time and producing out of 2 TCs and managing 2 scouts, even the top players are not handling that correctly to this date.
Yes, I mean, you have to practice it, right? We've seen it from other players a lot. Was it actually Hassan picking a Double Arabia often? Anyway, so yeah, the more you play it, the better you get at it. Yeah.
Okay, and even Rio did pick Double Arabia, obviously, against Jordan. And he said he did practice it quite a bit, and he had obviously showed that he had like an idea in what situation what do I need to get a lot of pressure on Jordan? And Jordan didn't team wall that game, and that did cost him. And only Walt was probably said, well, let's see how both players are thinking about this map and if they start to wall soon. Scouts coming from Lojza here. And we hear a lot of steps from random guys to the back. I'm not just a bit excited.
We saw that there was the loom start, right, which we both didn't like.
Yeah.
Right now it's 31 builds to 32, so even 32 for both. Lojza,
yeah, obviously Yinghua now catched up, only being behind one villager, so I think it's quite reasonable. And I'm actually satisfied how good Lojza is playing here, because I'm pretty sure he didn't practice 15 games before on Double Arabia before this tournament. No, simply no.
Not really likely.
Not Lojza, no. Oh, and now we can finally see the first walls of Yinghua deciding to wall his left TC, and seems like his right TC will be the fighting TC. And I like this decision, because this gold was very vulnerable and on the outside, so he couldn't have had a nice wall there, so he needs to get this gold on the left hand side, and this is way better unless the enemy towers or gets into cover archers soon.
Yep. Sorry, I'm just
okay, I will take over for sure. A lot of farms for Lojza already. I think Yinghua has 0 farms and Lojza has 9 already. So going into a heavy knight army as it seems, Yinghua already up with 43 population and being down only 1 villager. That's totally fine for now. So it feels like a very even game and a quite similar approach, because Lojza's up now as well, 11-10. Yinghua trying to get as many neutral and free resources with getting deer, getting berries, and Lojza is already adding a lot of farms, not taking the force ball there. I don't like this at all. And now we can see the first walls of Lojza, and we will see a wall out of this small left TC, and he's walling there quite cheaply if you compare maps on Arabia.
Take a look at Lojza's base, or the TC is walling there. He's walling out his gold, and there's no gold in the back. Oh wait, there's a secondary one in the back. Okay.
Yeah, but he will not use that. He will use the gold on the right hand side. So we will see armies clashing against each other exactly here. This hill might help Lojza quite a bit if we get into a huge Cav Archer war, for example, and he will be able to camp this hill and put a lot of aggression and a nice pressure point onto Yinghua there.
Well, first, Lojza's gold is kind of exposed, right? That is one thing. Is there a hole?
Yeah, exactly. I think there's a hole in this oasis, because look at those trees. There is a spot over here, and obviously here is another spot as well. So Yinghua not seeing that, and I don't think that he will be able to fix that if he didn't wall already at this point.
Yeah, but I wonder how. Here we actually can 100% confirm that he had small trees installed, so why doesn't he see this one?
You did all the installing, as we know you, Janet, and obviously you know all the setups of the guys. Now Yinghua being up to Castle Age, no upgrades for now, having 2 stables up, a barracks and a blacksmith, so you will see him into heavy knights on this short distance. And Lojza only going up now, being behind 33 seconds. Will this be important?
30 seconds enhanced Double Arabia. Not necessarily. If you have a hill, if you have walls delaying the opponent, I wouldn't say so. But
but there are no walls. I think those 30 seconds will be enough to get knights over here, and Lojza needs to wall or have luck that Yinghua isn't seeing this gold spot, and he is seeing that he's getting gold there. So I think Yinghua's first attack will be going there. And as we can see on the minimap, his waypoints are here, and he's trying to get... No, he just changed it. But I think it would have been better to build a second mining camp over here than to get your villagers so exposed here.
Yeah, not sure why he's doing that now. Maybe he feels really confident.
And he has enough gold for now. Both players going for bloodlines, so we will see 2 stables and fully upgrades, and even 3rd stable by Lojza. Do you think he has the ego to get onto 3 stables now?
Maybe he just wants to get out 3 knights, maybe 6 knights really quickly, and then pump from 2 stables. That I could understand.
But then he decides to go for 0 upgrades, right? Because the second defense upgrade is extremely expensive at this early stage of the game. So you basically skip 2 knights for that, or you want to have 2 more knights, or even 3 more if you compare the resources. It depends a little. And so I think Lojza will have more knights, but worse upgraded. And he needs to have them fast. Let's go into the inner eye of Lojza. He needs to get those knights out here as soon as possible, getting the first defense upgrade now. But those knights will get some villager kills, as it seems.
Yep.
1 villager down. And no, but all those 3 knights, now he can chase Yinghua, who's not focusing on knights, but focusing on villagers. 2 villagers very low now. Let's see a hit. 3 villagers down without losing a knight. And we will see
you see how he's
trolling Lojza.
He distracted him there. Yeah.
And there's basically nothing going on elsewhere on the map except those villagers and another villager going down.
Count it 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th villager very low, even 6th villager very low. And now Yinghua will retreat with only 1 knight down. Oh, and a monastery already by Yinghua. That's very nice, because both players going for a lot of knights, so monks are in small numbers very effective at this point.
Also, Lojza sending 2 knights into, well, nothing. There's a small hole, but still, that is time. Knights are not that fast, actually. So these knights he really needs at home.
Yeah, he absolutely needs them at home. He sees my enemy has like 5 knights and has to have at least 2 stables. I have 3 stables and only 4 knights at home. So he's sending knights into the base of Lojza. That's ballsy.
Yep. I mean,
and yeah, he's even getting in obviously because he just did a right click on the TC and the knights will find their way. But let's take this fight is I think more important. +1 defense upgrade for Yinghua, +1 defense upgrade for Lojza. Both players having bloodlines. Now Lojza needs to get those villagers out of the way because he has the superior, not the superior numbers.
Oh, can he prevent? No. Monastery going up. Still, but now he has the hill. Yinghua having this hill.
But Yinghua losing 2 knights now, but camping the stables, and Yinghua decides to retreat, and I think he could have stayed a bit longer. Oh, look at that many knights. Let's see what happened here. Oh no, they just ran into the TC, having +1/+1 now, killing 1 villager. And let's see if Yinghua is able to wall. I think it's very tough because he has to micro at so many places. And Lojza is sending his... Is he sending his knights back? No, let's see if Lojza will have a...
Check the military
fast
count.
Wall now. 9 against 21?
Yep.
How long didn't I watch at this count? And even attacking? Oh, a lot of villagers will go down here for very sure. What do you think? What should Lojza do now to prevent all the villagers from dying at this exposed spot here?
Monks. If you're so far behind in the army count, you need monks. If you're facing knights, there's no way to catch up in the knight count.
Okay, so monks is the option, and adding barracks as well. Guys, come in if you want to. At the moment we are showing Yinghua against Lojza, Double Arabia, game number 3. So join us if you want. We are having Zhogao and Jordan and Viper, freshly showered. Lojza even coming. Lojza, join the game.
Yeah, he would like
get on my leg and talk about the game.
No, I have to see. Jordan can get on Viper's leg.
Okay, Lojza, what's going on here? You're losing most of the villagers here. Not looking good for you. What do you think you would need to do to defend this? The points are good for you. You're ahead in villagers by 15, but down in military by 10. What do you need to do? Pikemen.
Man, that answer was really deep.
Thank you.
Why are you not building more barracks at this stage? Oh, you are actually. So.
I don't know,
Okay.
he has so many knights.
Oh, but losing the barracks now is very bad for you, obviously. Oh, but you did a nice job there, sniping a lot of monks all the time.
Thank you.
Guys, have you been drinking?
No, but
You went to go.
He always
webcam?
acts like this.
We can add the webcam after the game, but let's stay into the game.
Yeah.
The score is still pretty even, and
Okay,
you're
big
ahead.
fight there.
Yeah, but knights are so strong, and you did snipe the 4th monk now. So a lot of gold lost by Yinghua now, and you're building more barracks, but still no pikes. Yeah, now the players are watching the stream chat, so send your greetings if you want to. Having +2 for Yinghua now, and you're even sending more on gold. Shouldn't you focus more on building pikements now?
Well, I have to make knights as well, like I can stay on pikemen.
Yeah, but shouldn't you have like stabilized here before? Although Yinghua is retreating. Although he has a bigger numbers, why did he retreat?
I have no idea. Well, he could. Well, he doesn't. I don't know. He had like. He was messing.
Just pause the game quickly and show you guys what's going on here. Look at this. Lojza being very excited and those crazy games in the background. So that's the setup for now. Let's get back into the game. Lojza, wave. Okay, don't wave, and we're going back into the game.
Oh, babe.
Too late.
Alright.
We have only one barracks, but finally the pikemen upgrade. But they should have +1/+0 for now. And let's see, only having palisades at this time. Now the guys are getting more shares at the moment, so they're here for longer, as we were hoping, guys. And oh, sick ratings over there. You managed to kill like 15 villagers. We saw those 10.
I did.
Nice move by you, Lojza.
Thank you. Look at the villager number. I got 20 more and I still lost this. Oh.
You lost this game? Thanks for the spoiler.
Oh.
Okay, guys.
I'm not really good at casting, am I?
Well, the thing with the excitement, like building up, it's kind of bad for you. Like, to improve that. But other than that, it's
Okay,
fine.
how did you manage to
Pikemen.
loot this game? Because you had the
But look
like,
at the amount of his stables now.
yeah, he has
like
5
5.
stables,
And he's
3
completely
monks.
massing, but
and you're not taking a look at this. Right? Let's take a look. Your in-eye. Yeah, you don't see him doing anything, just raiding small on the left-hand side. This hole just gave you a lot of villager advantage, and you see that he's still knights having +1/+2. You have 4 racks at this moment. Wouldn't you have liked some outposts on this side? By
no,
you?
it doesn't really matter. Like, what could I possibly do with outpost?
See that
If
he's
he's
missing
coming,
knights,
he's
for
coming.
example.
He's coming. What? Are you a good player?
No,
I know someone is coming. I'm happy.
You see. he
Okay,
got
now
so
he
much-
is
he got so
attacking
much
with
army.
mass knights now.
That was the
Yeah.
problem.
Okay, now you, I think.
Come on, guys.
Come
don't
on,
be
guys.
silly.
It's my game. If you don't like my casting, you can leave.
Alright, now look at it. Hill bonus for like triple the amount of knights, not too many pikemen. One
Only
more.
+1/+0, so they can't really even take a fight. And let's take a look at the military count. We are at 34 against 48, so probably like more than 40 knights more. And you're taking a fight.
No, I decided to take the fight. You can see like that.
And now you're researching +1 defense upgrade. Shouldn't you have tried like getting more pikemen out and try to delay every fight?
Yes, actually.
The wood is really low on the wood.
Yeah, he's using his resources pretty nicely. Now taking a big fight, and obviously pikemen are the perfect counter to those fights, but he didn't have the pure numbers as it seems.
He just outmassed me.
Oh man, he had the better eco. Maybe he did sacrifice building villages to get more knights out?
He had only 2 town centers. He didn't add any more down.
You
Oh, he
had
did
4
one
town
and
centers.
once.
Yeah, he did add this town center only for protection, but not for building villages. And he's having so many knights now, and most of your villagers going down here.
Now I decided to GG.
Oh man.
And it's GG.
You can see he's not really happy.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not really happy.
No, I'm not. I lost, dude.
Fucking left turn, dude. Why the fuck you even ask? Fucking love shit.
What's up? Any questions?
You want to
Anything
say
to
something without questions?
Do I? Yeah. Nice game. Well played, Yinghua.
Well played.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah,
Did you play well as well?
Of course,
You
I
played
played well, but
Okay.
he played more well.
Mm.
Okay.
What
Unlucky?
Hmm?
Were you unlucky in this game?
I wasn't really unlucky, to be honest. Like, wait, can I remember the games?
Okay.
Yes,
Anyone
I-
any questions for Lojza?
I have one. Can I?
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead.
What about the entire set, like the Islands game and the Arabia game?
No, did I pick? I picked
No, no,
Rooster.
no. Yeah, he picked Rooster.
I said Islands. I meant Rooster. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I just
Mhm.
out micro hit him so easily on Rooster, so it was kind of my game. But on the arena,
Mm.
I had eco advantage, but he just like managed to get more golden, so he could. So he was spamming eagles like faster, and that's it. That's all you need in Aztecs War. So he basically outmassed me both times.
Yeah.
You lost your Eagle Warrior there, like
Yeah.
early.
Oh, explain
Yeah,
that
yeah.
fight to us, please.
Oh, you can. It's 50-50.
It was
Why wouldn't
really.
you try it?
It was hard to see, right?
Okay,
who-
guys, how do
yeah.
you take a 1v1 fight with Scout against Scout? Who wins?
The one who attacks
I know,
first.
but I won't tell because they will know also.
Come on. Teach us.
No.
Teach us.
No, of course not.
I
You
know
want
his
to hide
secrets.
strategy for the rest of the tournament?
I will reveal his secret.
But there will be more tournaments, so I can understand it.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
it would be.
It can be useful for
Yeah.
future, you know.
Yeah.
Can they even
Okay.
hear us when we speak back here?
We try to make it that way at least. Let's take a look at the chat. The chat is pretty big at the moment, so let us keep it here because.
Let's keep the
Okay.
microphone here. That might be better, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can tell me the chat if they can actually hear
So
us.
if you don't know
Possible.
the faces of the guys, that's Turnierfest, Lojza, Jordan, Riot,
Is it working?
the Royd, Mr. Viper, and Mr. Dogao. The Dogao.
The Dokao.
The Dogao.
The
So,
Dogao.
guys, since we're all here.
Yes.
Oh, you seem so disappointed. I don't want to hurt your
Yeah,
feelings.
it was just
Of course.
his
Well-
first loss. So.
And I also ate too much. I'm not feeling well.
Okay.
You okay?
Spicy.
Of course.
Dude, I wasn't.
What do you
serious.
think about going into Dogao against Jordan?
Go go.
Uh,
Go,
we
go!
should- We should
I've
go.
never
we
seen
should-
more
we should-
excitement.
We
We
should.
should
We
do
should go for the third game.
No.
That one is really worth.
Okay, so
It's not.
we got just spoiled that there will be
Spoilers
the
of three
three
games.
games.
Huh?
Thanks
You
for
guys
that.
suck at casting.
Huh?
What the hell is this?
Yeah, it
It's-
just got
it's-
spoiled that there are 3 games, guys.
So what?
So what?
No, I think that is actually good news. So we can look out for 3
Okay.
games. It's a
Yeah.
close set.
Okay. Since it's your game, you should
Yeah.
sit
No,
closer to the
please.
camera.
And the Germans
Yeah.
sticking together. Yeah.
Oh,
No.
see,
I
Germans
think
invasion.
the second game was the best one of the series, so we should go for the second game.
Let's just go for it.
We will start with the first game.
Yeah.
Aren't you wearing your glasses?
No, I have my lenses on, but it's okay.
All right.